Hi Colette, this is your how-to video. I'm so excited for you to get your makeup. Okay, so this is some of your colors. So we have Amber, we have Aura, what else do you have? Astoria and Dahlia. So I'm gonna show you how to use these. Now it looked like your brush was kind of like the 3D brush. So it looked like a little bit of a longer, so these ones are fairly firm. These ones are very firm. So as long as your brush is nice and firm, and you're gonna know right away if it's going on nicely or not. So I'm gonna use the 3D brush to show you, because I think that that is the closest. Let's get into it. Okay, so I like to use the pointed side for my contour. So your contour is Astoria, it's the dark one. So we're just gonna grab Astoria, and if you don't have a pointy brush, you wanna make sure whatever brush you're using the edge of it. Okay, because you don't want a big thick line. So if you don't have a pointy brush, just draw the edge through and it will be all good. You're gonna go from the top of your ear to the bottom of your nose. So kind of just like that. I grabbed a few times, so I have a lot on. Don't use that much. Let's do this side as well while I have so much. So just under that cheekbone, just like that. And I'm just gonna grab some of this so we don't waste it. Okay, whatever's left on your brush, so we just went from the top of the ear to the bottom of the nose. I'm just gonna use up what I have left here quickly. So I'm just gonna go down from the ear, so behind that jawline, and then you can go on your jawline if you wanna change it, or you can go under it. But you do want to connect everything. So you wanna make all that dimension and make sure that we have all these colors on our face to match our neck, because our neck is so many different colors, and this is what really makes us look like we just have perfect skin tone, because a lot of times our face doesn't match our neck. That is the goal. Okay, so we're just gonna go under here. I'm just gonna use what's left on my brush. And you're gonna wanna go over this a few times because you will most likely forget it if you don't blend it as you go. Now back to the cheeks. So I would just brush a few times till we get this beautiful little shadow, and then we'll go and finish it up later on. So just brush a few times and you'll see what it does. So you can already see that it kind of drops my face off kind of there and makes it look like I have this really high cheekbone. So that's the goal of contouring our cheeks. And now we're going to stick with that same side, go back into Astoria, and we're going to have our forehead have some nice dimension. So I like to go from my hairline to the top of my ear. Top of my ear. It's going to move so nicely until it sinks into your pores. So if you get too much, just grab some and move it to the next place. Okay, so we've got like this little arc at the top of our forehead. All we're gonna do is pull it. So we're just gonna pull that back into our hairline so that if you put your hair up throughout the day, it doesn't look like you have a mask. So just pull it back. It's gonna move, and then about 15 minutes after you do your makeup, it's gonna sink in and it's gonna feel just like your neck. Like it's not gonna feel at all different. Okay. You can go over that line a little bit. You can go darker, you can go lighter. It's all gonna look gorgeous. It's just gonna have a different look to it. Okay, next, I'm gonna use the same side and I'm going to go into amber. So we're just gonna dab amber. You never want too much, and we're gonna go down the nose. So when you have too much, that's what it looks like. It looks yellow and it looks streaky. So I'm gonna grab it and just pull it over my eyebrow, go right up to the contour, and then pull it down your whole nose. If you have large pores, you're gonna wanna sweep back and forth until those large pores are filled. But if you don't have large pores, you can just pull it around. Okay, it is all off my brush, so I'm just gonna go and quickly blend those two colors together, just like that. Let's grab a little bit more amber, and we're gonna go under the contour and under the lip. So under the contour, and this is where you can really sharpen up that contour line as well, and over the lip. We're gonna grab just a little bit more and do over each eye. And now this is also gonna act as your primer for your eyeshadow. Okay, now we're gonna flip over to the fluffier side, and we're gonna use Dahlia. So I know that Dahlia is a little bit scary. I'm gonna show you how to make it look really pretty. So we're just gonna dab a little bit, and we're probably not going to use all of this. I like to put it just above the contour. So I like to stay at least 2 or 3 fingers away from the nose and probably 1 finger away from the eye, just to keep that nice bright center of your face. So So I'm just gonna dab it on there. And then you can gauge how much you want. So that, for me, will be nice and natural. It's almost gone. I'm gonna dab one more time and do this side. So that is how nice and subtle dahlia can be. Okay, there's not very much on there. I'm just gonna wipe it off on my hand so that I can go and blend now, just because we don't use all of the lip and cheek. And now you wanna pull the lip and cheek down because you don't want it to go any higher. And then you also don't want the contour to go any lower. So you're gonna lift the contour up and pull it back. So you're trying to keep them in their place while blending. If you need to, go to the other side. Help to blend a little bit. So you're just gonna get it, you can even circle, really whatever motion you wanna do. Some people circle, some people pull. It's really just whatever's comfortable for you, and then just go and clean up the edges. Okay. So that is dahlia. It is so natural. Personally, I think it is the most natural pink. The other ones, some of them have like a little bit of purple, some a little brighter. I think this one is definitely the most natural one. It's so, so pretty. You can use your brush or your finger if you want to put some on your lips. So I'll show you dahlia on the lips. You can stain your lips by just hardly using any, or you can use quite a bit. So with dahlia, it's gonna look different on your lips because you have a different color of undertone for your lips. But if that's too bright for you, you have all these other colors to use. So you can put your contour. I'm gonna put my brightening highlight. So what do you have, Aura? Just add it. And now you have basically Frenchie, which is a nude. So you can tone it down. So that made it more of like a baby pink. If you add your contour, it makes it a darker pink. If you have another lip and cheek, you can add it to it. You can mix all the colors. That's what's so fun about it. So you can definitely change that lip and cheek. Okay, let's go into sorry, the last color. So you need a small area of your brush or your finger. A lot of ladies use their finger for this and they'll blend it and everything. We're gonna go into Aura and we're just gonna dab. This is the best part. We're gonna put one little dot under each eye. And there's many more things we can do with these, but just check out my Facebook page because I don't want to overwhelm you here. So I break them down into smaller videos on my Facebook page of how to like contour other things on your face. Okay, so here we're just gonna pull it under the eye. We're gonna pull it down and then we're gonna fan it out kind of in that little triangle, just like that. And it lifts your whole entire face. So pull it, fan it. I like to pull it just a little bit on top of my blush so that it really helps to blend my blush. And that's it. It is just totally natural. If you want more, add more. And then you can make it look more makeup-y, but I love the natural look, so I'll teach you that, and then I'll let you play around with it. If you need troubleshooting help, there's anything that's not working, or say the picture was a little bit of not a true color and the color's wrong, let me know. I'm here to fix it all for you and teach you, and just be your artist. I hope you love your makeup. Thank you for your order again.